Hi, I am Professor Jennifer Howcroft. I am a lecturer in the Department of Systems Design Engineering.
I am Dr. Kate Mercer. I am an adjunct assistant professor in systems design engineering, and I'm the liaison librarian for biomedical engineering and systems design engineering.
So when I first did this, I brought in someone with lived experience with a sort of chronic disease that I knew very well, and I just brought him into one course for one class session, and it was very tight, and I think I even was just like, you get to talk for 20 minutes and that's it. So I kept it very structured and bounded, and have, as I've gained more familiarity and confidence in sort of what is more supportive of students and how it can be a bit more challenging, I've sort of increased the complexity of what I do in my classes and how many classes I integrate different types of stakeholder interaction opportunities into it. So I'd say if you don't have someone like us to talk to who's already in your university community or your community of contacts to help guide you through those sort of first learning opportunities with embedding these in your course in a meaningful way, is to start small.
I've been working with stakeholders a long time, and I think that it can be really simple. Like when I first started, it was just having someone in, and there were no questions allowed when we first did it. There were no questions. It was just having someone come in and having them kind of give a mini lecture to the students. And I think that the students are used to that kind of cultural context in academia. But hearing that kind of mini lecture from someone who's not a professor, it's a very different way that they get to listen to someone talk, right? And even them being able to see and talk to somebody who isn't a professor, giving them a lecture on, or a talk on kind of their lived experience goes a long way for them kind of shifting their worldview a little bit. Yeah. So and like you were saying, it doesn't have to be a major thing. It doesn't even have to be a major class thing. It can just be come and talk to them.
If they're going to be directly impacted by it, they should have an opportunity to impact the development of that solution so that it's a better match for their needs. And this is something that I hear from my colleagues who are healthcare professionals all the time, that, you know, we'll introduce a new technology to be used in a doctor's office or that's embedded in their electronic medical record, and instead of making their lives easier, instead of making their day more efficient, it makes their day harder, and they end up being really frustrated with the fact that maybe now they have to use these tools, or that their clinic is recommending that they use those tools, and they're not really meeting their needs. And I think the earlier we give students and designers the opportunity to meaningfully engage with people like that, the more likely it is that that solution is going to be better aligned with their actual needs instead of what we think their needs are.